Hey guys, Level Cap here. Today I have an awesome Star Citizen video where I'm going to be able to show you this ship here. This is the Aegis Reclaimer. This is the largest flyable ship in game right now. It's absolutely huge. It's a beast. This is a salvaging ship meant for reclaiming wrecks and stuff like that. So after a battle is over, this ship will come in and start tearing down ships and breaking them down into their basic components to sell or manufacture stuff with. It's also capable of landing on a planet's surface with this massive landing gear that I just deployed there. That animation is so cool. You can see a little bit of the engine flames out back there. The ship is not 100% functional yet, but it's functional enough for me to fly around and test it out, and it is just so darn cool looking. Now I'm going to rotate the ship here so that we can light up certain parts of the ship to see it better in this environment. It's surprisingly agile for the size of ship that it is. I mean, it's no fighter by any means, but it's somewhat maneuverable, and I guess it's got to be since it really comes in and does a lot of the salvaging work itself on bigger ships. It's really got to get in there and start breaking it down. Now you'll notice there's a lot of turrets mounted around this ship. I was trying to count them. I think that there's 6 auto turrets and then 1 fully manned turret on top that's much bigger than the auto turret. And I think it's pretty safe to say that this will not be an easy ship to take down just because its primary purpose is salvaging operations. It is designed to take a beating, and here Sam is testing out the ship's shields, and we've kind of been harassing it for a while there. Sometimes the shots go through, so I'm not sure if he's just hitting the same spot enough, but I'd imagine it's actually got some pretty decent armor capabilities as well once the shields go down. Now to give you a real sense of scale, I'm going to have to get into a few diagrams here, but you can see out front Sam has parked the Terrapin, one of the new ships in the game. This is a 2-person ship. It's an armored little recon ship, basically, something with lots of sensors to scout out things and whatnot. He's parked the thing kind of nose to nose with the cockpit of my ship, and I'll switch over to the cockpit view here, and watching him get out of the Terrapin. And he's going to just spacewalk right up to the cockpit. I think people forget that the interiors of these ships are actually far more impressive than the exteriors, if you can believe that. And we'll be getting into an interior walkthrough here in just a second. And again, to get a good sense of just how big the Reclaimer is within the Star Citizen universe, here's a cool diagram created by YTO or YT0, not sure how to say his name, but this shows the Reclaimer right here compared to some of the bigger ships or some of the smaller ships. Now, the Javelin is the giant destroyer next to it, and as you can see, the Reclaimer's like maybe a third the length of the Javelin. Below it we have the Idris, which is absolutely huge, but the Reclaimer's still pretty darn big, all things considered. It's certainly the biggest flyable ship right now, but we will be seeing hopefully the Idris at some point in the near future, and I'm not sure when we're getting the Javelin, but we've already seen videos of that thing flying around in a trailer, so I'm sure it's not too far away. Now really though, one of the coolest parts of this ship is the interior, and before I get into that, I just wanted to take a second to say, if you are interested in Star Citizen and you want to sign up for an account, use this code here. It will give you bonus in-game credits, and it will help me boost my referral program, which will get me closer to unlocking that massive Javelin destroyer. So I'll put a link to this code in the video description. You just copy it over when you're signing up for an account. Now, of course, before we get to the interior, we have to take a look at the Salvage Arm. This thing comes with its own massive array of lights. It's a giant claw that can extend really far from the ship. Sadly, it's not operational in-game just yet, but I cannot wait because this is like gonna be the coolest thing on any ship out there. This ship comes with a giant robot arm that it can extend and grab other ships. Like, can you imagine using that in combat or like landing on a surface and just squishing somebody? Like, I cannot wait till this thing is operational. Alright, now if you thought the outside of the ship was impressive, let's take a look at the interior. I'm going to do a bit of live commentary here as we go through and check things out. This is actually the seat for the claw. So the claw operator seat, that giant arm below the ship. You get in this thing, you start salvaging ships. This is the pilot seat, of course, over here. Got lots of cool details and buttons. This whole unit comes down in front of the pilot once you get in the seat. I love all these like little buttons up here. I don't know if I can actually do anything with them, but they do look cool. Got tons of pipes. We got steam coming out here. I think they said that like Alien was a big inspiration for the design of the ship, trying to make it look like a real workhorse, something that people have used and worked in for a long time. Now these things here, these are tractor beam seats, I think. Let me see if it comes up. Here we go. Enter tractor beam operator seat, and there's two of them, I believe. Yeah. So these two guys operate tractor beams when you're salvaging stuff out in deep space. I guess probably working in conjunction with the claw to like bring stuff in. So yeah, before we exit, this is basically the extended cockpit, and then I guess these guys probably have to talk to the captain and stuff while they're on a salvage op. We got our little door here. Let's close this behind us. Love that. So cool. Then we got this this area of the ship looks a bit cinematic. Enter the scanning station. So enter remote turret. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we got scanning station, remote turret, another scanning station, remote turret. So this ship, I believe, has like about 6 remote turrets, maybe more. Don't quote me on that, but it's got a lot of remote turrets, and then it's got a manual turret. I assume the scanning stations are for looking through debris or looking for wreckages and stuff like that. I just love the look of this, the like grates here. We got like liquid coming down. Here, before we look around this room, check this out. This is basically like what breaks down ships and metal and the processing center. I don't know what the technical name for it. What's this? Oh, use engineering station. Okay. I guess that'll be something I can use at some point in the future, but these are just like grinders and stuff that you drop the metal in or the wreckage in, and it just like destroys it or breaks it down to its basic components. So this is like a salvaging ship through and through. It's got everything it needs to really just tear down ships and turn them into raw materials. Then over here, I think these are escape pods, actually. They look just like escape pods on other parts of the ship. This is a ladder that goes up in case the power goes out or the elevator stops working. This here, okay, now I'm not 100% sure on what this shaft is, but I activated it and it says exit ship, and it pooped me out the bottom of the ship. So I don't want to do that right now, but this might be like a quick way to, this might be the way that you like get onto the ship from where it's landed. I think it's like a little mini one-man elevator. So if you land on a planet or something, I think that's what it is, but don't quote me on that. So here, let's go up to the main deck. I'm going to go ahead and call this elevator. Worked. Oh no, I think I hit it twice. Do that again. Call elevator. All right, here we go. Got in a dangerous area. I almost walked under here when it first came down. Probably would have got me killed. Yeah, so this spaceship's big enough to have elevator. So if I don't want to take the elevator, I can take that ladder over there. This only has one stop, but I'll show you guys the bigger elevator in a little bit. Just the details here. Look at all that. Look at all that detail. All this wire work. Like, oh my God, some modeler put all these wires in here, and we got like electric panels hidden in the back there, wiring. Like, it is just cool. I don't even know what that is. It's like, looks like giant CPUs up there or something. Now this is cool. This reminds me a lot of Alien here with these kind of like, I don't know what these are, but this kind of padded things there. I love the design, the interior work here. This is a really unique looking ship. Now you can see the sign here, turret access above, that giant turret on the top of the ship. We can get to it from up here. Unfortunately, I can't go into it, so there's not much point in going up that ladder at the moment. Here we have the gravity generator room. Now this is just particle effects and everything. It looks so cool. I love that the gravity generator is just kind of tucked away up in the top front section of the ship here. And if we had taken the ladder up, that's where we would have come up right there. Again, just tons of detail. So much detail. Like this whole ship, you could play a entire single player campaign game built around this ship here. Oh yeah, okay, so this is cool. This is the drone room. Now they don't have the drones in here yet, but let's go in. And what's it say when I click on here? Enter drone operator seat. Okay, so the drones aren't in the game yet. but this is going to have salvage drones and stuff. So, like, if you can imagine, we've got claws, we got tractor beams, we got salvage drones. This thing is meant to handle any sort of salvage op. You can see there's a rack here. It looks like it's maybe supposed to fit 4 different drones. And this thing, like, launches them. You can see above we've got this area, which is a hatch on top of the ship. I imagine that just opens directly into space, which is why this room is sealed off. I don't really know what this stuff is here, but maybe if you, like, needed to work or operate on a drone. Very cool. I love it. I love that you can see the drone operation bay from the outside, too. Okay. Close this just in case that door opens. I don't think I can open that door. I might be able to open it if I open all hatches from the cockpit. I haven't tried that, actually. That would be a cool thing to try. I'll give it a try. So, okay, so we got some escape pods over here. This is why I thought that, yeah, see, these escape pods look just like the escape pods that were towards the front of the ship. So, front of the ship, emergency situation, you need to get an escape pod, you can do it. Mid-ship, you can do it also. Before we go through there, let's see. There's a... This door doesn't have a label, but I think it's just like a server room or something. Kind of looks like a server room. These look like server racks right there. Got computer, diagnostic stuff. How much detail... I love how much detail they put in this game. Like, look at that. XX. There's an error during mixture sampling. Like, this... I just love it. So much freaking detail, man. Look at that textures. Here we got some code going, you know. Making sure my ship is running smoothly. Look like breakers or something. Some more high-end computer equipment that I'm clearly qualified to describe to you guys. Are these like benches? Those might be benches. Or are they just open? Man, I can't wait to see what this ship looks like with battle damage too. Like, if you think about that, every ship has battle damage states on the interior. So, like, this all can get like holes punched in it and fire coming out and stuff. Oh yeah, so let's see. Looking down through the stairs here, you can actually see the salvage room down there. Do we have glass between us? I don't hear any sound from it, so I don't know if there's glass or anything going on. Alright, so here we are coming towards the, I guess this is really more mid-section of the ship here, but check it out. This is the mess hall. We got microwaves, dirty dishes, ketchup. What is that? Like some sort of booze. We got vodka or something over there. We got a nice window looking to the outside of the ship. There's the engines over there. I love this mess hall. This is straight up out of Alien. Like, somebody's gonna have a little creature burst through their chest over here. Guaranteed. I don't know what this is. Is this like maybe a light that comes on or something? Got like TV entertainment stuff. This crew is messy, man. This captain needs to get their stuff together. Now this is sort of the other way through. Docking collar. Okay, right. So on top of the ship, here we go. On top of the ship, they've got this big airlock right there. So that's a docking collar for docking at big space stations and stuff. So if you don't want to go through the mess hall, you can come through this area. But that's really cool. The docking mechanics aren't in the game yet. I can't wait till they are, though. And I assume you'll be able to dock with other ships. Now this kind of cracks me up because these are proximity-based doors, but this is the captain's quarters and the crew quarters. And the doors open up every time somebody walks by. So here, whoa, got some sparks going on over there. All right. So here's the crew quarters. We got beds for, what, 4 people here, looks like? Not bad. I don't really want to sleep next to the sparking bed. God, future tech, man. My TV doesn't do that. Oh, I love how, look how, this is dynamic lighting, guys. You see this star? These shadows and lighting in here, this is, if I turn the ship, this will change. Like, does any other game do this? I'm getting like 80 FPS right now at 1440p resolution. The game looks amazing and it can handle this kind of crap. I'm so impressed. Okay, these don't work, I don't think. All right. Those are lockers. I guess they're not working at the moment. I can get in these beds if I want, but that's not particularly exciting. Oh, these work. Nice. Put my clothes in there. I think these ones work too. Ooh, some bigger ones for nicer uniform. Mind your step. Nice lighting here. Got our bathroom, toiletries. There's just toilet paper everywhere. Ooh, a medical safe. Sam and I were talking. So Sam's my brother, and we were kind of exploring this ship. And this mirror is like clearly a rendered like image. So it's not full reflection. And he was telling me that currently to do reflections inside of ships, like full mirrors on ship interiors, would require like rendering the ship twice, and the devs are working on it. So this is like a placeholder mirror effect, so I can't see myself, but I'm sure that'll happen at some point. They'll figure it out. These guys are geniuses, man. Here we got the showers. I love these showers. They actually look really cool. We got this big old drain grate at the bottom there. You know, you gotta reclaim your water as well. Not just the reclaimer of dead derelict ships, but also efficient. And we got the toilet. We got 2 toilets here. Seats down on this one. Very cool. I love it. 2 showers, 2 toilets. Nasty. Man, this place has got to get clean. What is that? There's like red stuff on there. We got to clean out that space mold, man. All right. Go out of the crew quarters. Let's check out the captain quarters across the hall. So this is kind of cool. I like this. So like this is not like the nicest captain quarters I've seen. The Starfarer probably has nicer captain quarters than this. It's a shinier, nicer looking ship. We've got space to put the captain's booze and trophies and awards and stuff like that. We got computers, readouts. He's got his own area to get food, so he doesn't have to eat with the low-life crew. To maintain his rank, we got some more lockers. Nothing cool in there. Captain's quarters has got his own view. The outside as well. I guess these are benches. Yep. Kind of like multi-function thing. Then he's got his own bunk here. Wonder if that's a window. That'd actually be kind of cool if you could open that window and see outside the ship. I bet you can. What's this? Got another like little locker here. Got his own private toilet. Again, fake mirror. These images crack me up. Got the shower going. And then his uniform stuff is over here. I don't know if I can... No, can't open this one, but he's got uniforms and whatnot. So I like that. Captain's quarters is cool. I love these, like, just vents and stuff coming along the ceiling here. Just high pressure. Okay. Bet. Like the fire system or something. Just gonna, like... So this looks like this is battle damage state. It looks like maybe they turned on a few battle damage states when setting up this ship, because that fire is like burning right onto some important electrical wires there. Probably not what it's meant to be doing. This is the airlock section of this ship, so we're kind of towards the aft section. So if I want to, I'm not going to do it, but basically... I think these doors should be closing behind me. They're not right now, but if I open this one, then we'll go out into space. Oh, I didn't want to do that. But yeah, we got our spacesuits here. Looks super freaking cool. So I guess if for whatever reason you're not wearing your suit while you're on the ship, you can put them on there and then go out. So we got multiple airlocks. I assume this is probably a pressurization room that we're in right now. I just don't think they have the pressurization mechanics in the game yet, or whatever. Can I close this door? All right, there we go. Come in, come here, door. Ah, screw it. I'm not gonna mess with it. All right, we've got a sub deck down here. Now, I've gotten stuck on the sub deck before, not able to get up. I want to show it to you guys, but I'll save it to the end of the tour, because if I get stuck down there, then you'll never see the rest of the ship. But there's a really cool reactor room. Now this is the second elevator of the ship. This is the big old cargo elevator. It's got room for cargo pallets. Big elevator shaft. You can see we can put a lot in here. So you know what? Let's start with the top of the ship. We'll go up to the salvage balcony. We got multiple floors here, guys. Again, so much detail. I love the lighting in here too. All right, now with this, you got to be quick, because you can fall off of this elevator. Watch. See those things go up? If you get caught on the outside, you'll fall down the elevator shaft. Totally didn't learn that one the hard way. So this is the salvage balcony. I guess if you need to like look at the top of some salvage stuff that you have, or you're like just overseeing operations, you can be up here. I don't know if there's much of a point in being up here, but it's cool. Got all these chains and stuff. So yeah, you can bring in salvage. It comes in through the elevator, I think. I'm not really sure. There's like an entire interior conveyor belt system of this ship that I need to kind of understand better. So here, let's call the elevator and we'll go down and check out the actual salvage room real quick. Salvage processing. That's the next level down. All right. Now this is pretty cool. I love the lighting up there too. I do have my own flashlight. It's kind of like smoky in here for whatever reason. We got like haze. You can see there's a grid down there. There's more salvage storage below us. This I think is like a little elevator type thing. So like removing processing down to the storage area below us, I think. So yeah, not 100% sure, but this is like this is a big area. Just if you've been like, you could put other spaceships in here. It's not intended to, but I'm saying you could if you wanted to. I bet because of this big old elevator, if you really wanted to, you could probably drive a buggy on here and bring it up into the salvage area and store it there if you needed to. All right, so we're going down to the salvage hold. Take a look at what is below that area that we just saw. If I remember correctly, yeah, okay, so it's this area, kind of dark. There's a few little mood lighting in here, but this is basically, I think, after you've processed the salvage, then you put it down here and you keep it, I guess. Just more areas to keep salvage. I don't really know what the full salvaging mechanics are going to be, but I'm sure Cloud Imperium has a good idea. Otherwise, they wouldn't have created processing and a hold. Okay. Go down. Okay, let's go down to the cargo hold. Love this giant elevator shaft, man. It's so cool. Okay, so cargo hold's on the other side. So this is sort of like the belly of the ship over here. Not bad, not bad. Now this thing can't carry as much cargo, I think, as a caterpillar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so be careful on that part of the ship. Forgot about that. Yeah, you go weightless over there. It thinks it's space or something, so I'll fix that little area. So yeah, we can put our cargo in there, and this is really a cargo lift. This is a cargo ladder. So check this out. So if we landed, we would exit to the surface of a planet here, but we're in space. So instead, we just go down into space. I could just straight up walk right off. Oh. My rotation controls are a bit sensitive. That's it. So yeah, you can see where we've traveled to. This whole butt area of the ship is the salvage processing area. What we were just looking at was the cargo hold, which I believe is right above the arm, I think. So this giant old arm down here. And yeah, we're outside the ship. You can see all the details and stuff. I love that. So yeah, this would normally be on ground level, and we would just walk off. I think I can get a buggy on here too. Let's see what happens if I bring the elevator up before I've... Nope. All right. You know what? Rather than restarting, let's try going into the airlock real quick. There's an airlock up here, and then that'll be perfect. Then I can show you guys the reactor room. Open. Woo! All right. Close the airlock. We don't want to... I know it doesn't have a depressurization system yet, but I feel like I need to do it. There we go. I really need to rework this sort of like click system. All right, let's check out the sub deck, since we'll probably get stuck in here. Also, mind the ladder animations, they can be wonky. Climbing down to the sub deck. And this is where I put Scotty, my engineer. Oh, we got some sparks coming off. Man, these lights and monitors, they are sparky. All right, sub deck ain't a pretty place, man. But check it out. Reactor. Ooh. Now, I don't know if this is a battle damaged reactor or if it's just a reactor. Maybe they put the battle damage state in because they wanted to show how cool it looks. But I think it looks pretty darn cool, man. Look at all that power coming. I feel like if there's electricity coming off of here, maybe something other than the metal conductive bars would be good. Freaking cool. I don't know what 093, maybe that's the number of our ship or something. Also, I think this unit comes down onto the reactor. I think that like lowers down on there or something. I think I saw that in a different video. Use the engineer station. So yeah, if Captain's like, Scotty, I need more power, I can like get on there and be like, you got it, buddy. We just hit the power button. Yeah, that's battle damage. I don't think fire should be coming out of there. Just a hunch. All right, so that's basically the interior of this ship. I don't think I'll be able to get back up this ladder, but we can try. It's working. Hey, now we're talking. I like it. So yeah, here let's just run down the full interior here. I know we looked at everything, but away from the cargo elevator, back through this area. Now we're in the like drone control area. Escape pods, gravity generator room, top turret, bridge. Oh yeah, we gotta go down to the bridge. Descend. There we go. Look. Like how the bridge is its own section. And then the whole interior, the whole chunk of the ship is this processing room here, which I then guess goes down. I don't know how it works, man, but I'm excited. Maybe the claw brings in the stuff right into the processing room there. And then we get to go back into the bridge and admire this beautiful planet. Go back into the captain's seat. We get to watch this console unit come down over us. The UI is not built into the game yet, but the ship UI, that is. But when it is, all these screens will light up and the readouts will mean something, and it will be awesome. One more thing I wanted to try. Let's open exterior. Let's see if we can get that drone bay to open up on top. Is that going to open? It does open! Man, there's so much detail on this ship. I really want to land it on a planet's surface. Maybe I'll do that in the future. I was having trouble getting into a stable server. The servers kept crashing and crazy stuff was going on. It's still very much in testing phase right now, but taking this thing down through the atmosphere and landing on a planet's surface is going to be the next awesome thing to do. Anyway, that's just kind of the Reclaimer walkthrough. I freaking love this game. The detail is immaculate. Every ship to me is like the amount of detail and work that an entire single player campaign of a game sometimes could put in. I mean, I can imagine myself playing an entire alternate storyline single player campaign that's just about a salvage crew, you know, that's like running into pirates and stuff like that. There's so much cool stuff that could be done on just one ship, and this is one of many different ships that's going to be in the final game. So super excited, super pumped every time something crazy and new happens in this game. There's a lot of other stuff new with the 3.1 patch. There's a cool dune buggy that can go driving around desert planets. There's the Terrapin armored ship. There's a bunch of other cool little racer ships and stuff like that. Again, if you guys are thinking about getting this game, use that code. I'll put the link to it in the video description. I can get a massive javelin and you guys can get some extra in-game credits. It's a win-win. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.